Good morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you may be all over the world. To my dear sisters and brothers, I have a message I want to share to you people, especially to the women, and it concerns the upcoming Women's Day. But before I go to the message itself, I want to borrow a phrase from the Desiderata, and it says, "Go placidly amid the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and the ignorant. They too have their stories. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirits. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater or lesser persons than yourself." I want to take that over again. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater or lesser persons than yourself. And I want to say today I compared myself with others, and I'm very, very bitter. Very, very bitter. Addressing the issues that are happening back home. I am bitter when I compare myself to a French-speaking Cameroonian. I am very, very bitter. Why? Because we don't have internet, yet they have. I am bitter because our children are not going to school, yet their children are going to school. I am very, very bitter because our fathers, brothers, nephews, sisters have been caught and put to jail for no ever crime they committed, for no good reason. I am very, very bitter because we as English-speaking Cameroonians cannot express ourselves and go free. I am very, very bitter because I can't even send money back home to my parents or my sisters and brothers to take care of themselves if they fall sick or something, even if it's to buy food. I am very, very bitter because Cameroon, the government has shown us that we are different. We are not Cameroonians. And that is the more reason I wanted to send a message to the women. There have been killings back home. There have been rapes back home. Our children are not going to school. There is no internet. The businesses are shut down. Yet, the government does nothing. I had a couple of videos I want to show us all so we can understand and know the gravity of the situation back home. These videos are really graphic, but we have to watch them to understand how oh my God. I'm sorry, it's really not. I'm not supposed to do this because it really hurts. When I go through these videos, I cry here every day because it is not done. It is not normal that somebody can do this to a fellow brother or a fellow sister. Let us watch. This is a poor woman who has been refused treatment in hospital, a hospital that is supposed to be taking good care of the sick even before you can even give a dime. This poor woman she's dead, and she has died with her children. It is a pity, really, that we live in modern world and we still see these things happening. Those children who are being shot are our children. Those sisters who die, like I can say, like goats out in front of a hospital, they are our sisters. And we should not pretend like nothing is happening. A lot is happening. And people are dying. And the people who cry, we the women, we cry. Because we shed blood when we are giving birth. We go through all sorts of illnesses when we are pregnant. So when you have to see your child or your sister being tortured, killed this way, no, it is not done. And that is why I'm calling my fellow sisters all over Cameroon, and my mothers and my junior sisters as well, not only in Cameroon, all over the world, that if the message or the theme of Women's Day this year is stand bold for a change, then I'm asking all of us to stand bold for a positive change, so that we should stop burying our children. We should stop burying our sisters. We should not be that cheap that they will bring a fabric to buy our consciences with it. No. Sister, no. Mother, no. We are not that cheap. Our children are not goods that we can just sell like that. That is why I'm sending a message to you all, to everybody back home, that the Women's Day, you people should stay home. Stay and mourn for your children that have been killed. Stay at home, wear your black like I've done now, and stay at home and mourn for your husbands that have been killed. Remember that when a neighbor's house is on fire, you cannot rest because you are afraid that your own fire, your own house can be burned down. My sisters, this is the bold change that we have to bring. Let us not give our children to like prey, to be bought and to be sold like goods. No. Let us stand up and say enough is enough to this. We cannot just sit and watch. No. Let us stand on our feet. Be bold and tell the government that it is enough. We don't need that anymore. We don't need to bury our children. Our children are supposed to bury us, like nature demands. My dear sisters and brothers, please, let's join hands. Let's join hands to stop these barbaric acts back home. Because we can't take it anymore. We can't take it anymore. If they want to kill, let them come and kill us, the mothers, because we will stand for a change. They said when I was in school, still a young child, they said when you educate a woman, you educate a nation. But we, the women, we are educated, but no jobs in Cameroon. We are forced to search for greener pastures out of home. But yet we are still relegated to the background of everything. And I'm calling on all women to stand firm. Whatever you can do, do better. Because I know women can do better than the men. Stand firm and tell your government that they should stop killing your children. Stand firm and take that opportunity, that job opportunity from a man. And don't sit and think that it's because you are a woman that you cannot do it. No, you can do better than a man. These are the men who are giving others, and they are shooting our children down. They are raping our children. These are the same men who are giving others, because they don't know what we go through when you are when you are pregnant. They don't know what we go through when we are in that hour of danger. Please, women, I'm begging you, sit at home. I made something today just to let us to be aware of our situation, and yet to respect those children who are dead, who have been killed back home. So I'm pleading that on Women's Day, we should stay at home. Stay at home. Pray over their souls. And do something special. And my one thing that I thought can be significant is, I made balloons. There's blue and white, these balloons. That on Women's Day, the blue for me stands for peace, because I want peace. I want my children to have peace. I want Southern Cameroonians to have peace. And the white one stands for the souls of our heroes or our children that are departed. So I made these balloons that on Women's Day, I'm going to release it outside to signify my support or to respect their departed souls.